Look, we all know content creation burnout is a massive pain point. It's literally destroying your reach. But what if I told you that you could automate an entire month of highly optimized viral content in just 5 minutes? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're completely dissecting the exact workflow you need to entirely eliminate the friction of content creation. We're going to build a seamless automated machine that handles the whole shebang, from competitive research right through to publishing. And crucially, it pushes high-intent traffic directly back to your money pages.
Here's the roadmap for our explainer today. We'll be hitting the burnout problem, introducing your new automation trifecta, and then walking through the 3 core steps: the Claude gap analysis, Arvow programmatic SEO, and the Blotato engine. Then we wrap it all up with the ultimate traffic payoff.
All right, part 1, the burnout problem, creating content in the dark.
13 hours. That is the actual amount of time the average small business owner wastes every single week on repetitive manual tasks. Think about that. That's almost an entire waking day, just gone. Handing these actions off to AI doesn't just save you a little bit of time, it literally reclaims your entire week. The whole goal of this explainer is to get those 13 hours back into your life.
Which brings us to part 2, the automation trifecta, essentially your brand new engine.
The logic here is incredibly straightforward. It's really just 3 steps. Step 1, data analysis, and that's handled by Claude. Step 2, turning that raw data into long-form content using Arvow. And Step 3, relying on Blotato for your social distribution. Your data is going to move seamlessly from initial research straight through to multi-platform publishing, and you won't even have to lift a single finger.
Let's dive right into Step 1, the Claude gap analysis. So running right inside Visual Studio Code, Claude essentially becomes your personal SEO agent. You just command it to analyze your website right alongside your top 5 competitors to find exactly what you're missing. And notice the parameters we're setting here. We're specifically targeting long-tail keywords with a difficulty between 20 and 50 and a monthly search volume above 500. Why? Because that right there is the absolute sweet spot. It's high enough traffic to actually matter, but low enough difficulty that you can realistically rank for it. Claude processes all of this and maps out a full plan of bottom-of-the-funnel blog titles for you.
Moving right along to Step 2, Arvow programmatic SEO.
Once Claude fires over those high-intent titles via the API, Arvow's programmatic engine just totally takes the wheel. It analyzes the top 10 live search results to properly structure your article. Then it writes the piece completely in your brand voice. It automatically formats the H2s and H3s, it optimizes your alt text, writes your meta descriptions, and get this, it even injects internal links using your sitemap. Boom, you've got a completely publish-ready asset.
Look, completely forget the old method of manual copy-pasting. Painstakingly moving text block by block into your website's backend. We're way past that. The modern standard is webhook CMS publishing. Arvow basically pushes these fully optimized articles straight to WordPress, Webflow, or Wix via a webhook. So literally in minutes, you have a stockpile of optimized posts just sitting on your money pages, pulling in organic traffic.
Now for the final piece of the puzzle, Step 3, the Blotato engine.
All right, here is where the real magic happens. We actually take your website's fresh RSS feed and loop it right back into Claude. Claude then extracts 30 days of social captions based entirely on your new blogs and hands it all off to the Blotato API. Blotato then natively cross-posts this to 9 different social platforms. And honestly, the best part? It's completely fee-free proposed. You are getting massive distribution density out of just a single source article.
Now, Blotato doesn't just schedule text, right? It's got this super powerful built-in visual engine. You can command it to auto-generate matching whiteboard or top-secret styled visuals. It actually uses an advanced AI image model, and yes, bear with me here, it is literally called Nano Banana 2. But despite the funny name, it is highly recommended because it's absolutely brilliant at perfectly rendering text onto infographics. It creates stunning, conversion-optimized visuals to perfectly match your captions. So this creates an entirely closed loop. Just look at the timeline here. First, the RSS feed is extracted. Then, the captions are generated by Claude. Next, Nano Banana 2 renders your visuals. And finally, Blotato drops every single asset perfectly into the next available slots right on your content calendar. Absolutely zero manual intervention required.
Which all leads us to the final section, the ultimate traffic payoff.
To quote the strategy perfectly, you are systematically filling the voids in the market, building comprehensive topic authority. And that's really it, because we specifically told Claude to target the exact gaps your competitors are totally ignoring. Every piece of content this machine produces is capturing untapped, high-intent traffic.
You aren't guessing anymore. You aren't fighting for saturated, impossible keywords. You're driving high-converting buyers directly to your money pages, turning a simple automated script into a highly profitable, self-sustaining funnel.
At the end of the day, content burnout is a choice now, especially when tools like Claude, Arvow, and Blotato exist. You can reclaim your time, absolutely dominate your niche, and scale your reach without breaking a sweat. The entire blueprint is right in front of you, just waiting to be deployed. So the only question really left for you to answer is this: what are you going to automate next?